Hello everyone, Phantom here. Welcome to my Final Fantasy XIV Dawntrail playthrough. If you want to see what I'm up to lately, you can find me on Twitch at the link in the description below. While you're down there, consider subscribing or liking. It helps me and my human more than you'd think. Enjoy the show. I can't help but wonder if Fontaine will follow through. Let's see if he's actually gone to talk with Rupley. You can do this, Fontaine. So it's kind of you to come, but you needn't worry. I found my courage. Pray accept my apologies for my earlier behavior. My name is Fontaine, and I'm a goldsmith from Old Dawn, a far, far away Eorzea. I realize this is a bold request, but I should like to continue practicing my trade here and watching Mickey, if you will have me. I ask only for the opportunity to bring happiness to others with my creations. So that's what it was about. You were looking for work. Consider yourself hired. Watching Mickey is always in need of skilled craftsmen and women. I'll handle the necessary paperwork. Can you start tomorrow? Yes, of course. I must thank you both again for your sage and timely advice. I don't know I was all that helpful. But you were. If you'd not come to speak with me, I would not have had that moment of much needed self-reflection. The arrangements have been made. Come and meet me at the entrance of High Tide Harbor. Oh, I almost forgot. Do you have my axe ready, Rupley? Ready and waiting. Behold the sublime touch of a Wachimeki artisan. Oh ho, it's as sharp and deadly as the day I first held it. Thank you. Well, good luck to you, Fontaine. Let me know if that doubt creeps back in. I'd be happy to talk you out of it. As for us, we should head for the harbor. Wouldn't want to keep our info waiting. Boundless energy, that one. Leaves the Tuliola. Excuse me, miss, but are you a tradeswoman by chance? You have the hands of someone with a long storied career. Hands that I would beg you lend to the good people of Turali. Here we accept petitions for aid on behalf of the Wing of Reflection, be they from the common citizenry or fellow artisans. We use any and all tools of the trade at our disposal to ensure the needs of Turali are met. Since its founding, myriad tribes have gathered here on Turali. Commerce flourishing as the years pass. However, one might expect from such a diverse people. Business practices also vary greatly from tribe to tribe. While there are difficulties in trade we have yet to overcome, a great many troubles were resolved when the Dawn servants established the wing leave system. We serve as an intermediary between those who require aid and the tradespeople with the requisite skills needed to fulfill those petitions in the form of leaves. Are you familiar with leaves? And from across the salt, I would assume so. The head of reason adopted the system from the guild leaders employed at Inurzia. The leaf plates used to depict the Dawn servant's journey building the nation, and the lessons learned from his companions along the way. As a reminder that only together can we make Tuliol thrive. Of course, this sentiment of solidarity also extends to the allies from abroad, much like you, which is to say we would be honored to have your assistance. Okay, wing leaves are not available. No, I need to figure out some way of being able to see more easily who follows me. Because somebody new followed me and I didn't get to thank them. Also, hi Ebony. I see you in the chat. I also have my schedule up now, so I'm probably going to be trying to stick to that 1 to 5 schedule so far. Enough with the secrecy. What's this big plan of yours? Look there. That is my big plan. What? What is that? It's a Punuti. She'll be pulling our boat upriver. How do we know she won't throw us about and sink us instead? They're gentle and timid creatures, for the most part. She's unlikely to cause a fuss unless you give her a reason. As alpacas, Panutis. We're relying a lot on we're relying a lot on animals for this journey. We should be thankful that we have an animal expert as our guide then. But did it have to be my old nemesis? Another boat. Well, I took you for someone who was up to the challenge. Was I wrong? Long ago, when fighting still raged between the clans, the inhabitants of Kozamauka rode these riverboats to move swiftly through hostile territory. But the vessels see little use with Turali at peace now, so I was able to borrow one of the few which remained. I did consider it dirigible, but the pilots warned me that the updraft near the falls would make landing difficult. You said you borrowed one, but there appear to be several in the water. Kona! Ramati. Traveling up the river, I presume? Seems that way. Does this mean you've earned your 2 keystones already? I can't believe how well you've managed despite undertaking the contest alone. I was never alone. I had my own entourage with me since the beginning. My friends, it's been, well, not that long. Tancred, Oriange, what are you doing here? Escorting a promise, the same as you. I had heard much of the incomparable Archons during my time at the studio. As soon as the contest was confirmed, I thought who better to recruit to my cause. I contacted the scholar who arranged an introduction to these two gentlemen. The second promise had specific requirements, but they who would be his assistants must boast both proven survival skills and mastery of the arcane arts. Thus did Tancred and I receive the summons. My own studies concentrated on technology which our people could readily use, such as inventions born of magitech or clever engineering. Where magic was concerned, I covered only the foundation. And you two, I expect you had other reasons for accepting the job? A few. The nation of Tuliolal spans an entire continent. Depending on who wins the throne, the world may be plunged into instability once more. Ever have we striven to preserve peace, whereas our place is not here and now. We did our due diligence, of course, and made sure of who we were working with before agreeing to this endeavor. He's even more opaque than Oriange at times, but it's surprisingly... That's quite enough of that. We must be on our way. Wait, I have one question before you leave. Koana and Ruklamat are vying for the throne. It's Koana's entourage. Does that mean you've resolved to defeat all his opponents, including us? We're sworn to do all in our power to win this contest for Koana, even if it means competing against our own comrades. We intend to hold nothing back, and expect you to do the same. And we won't disappoint you. Not the first time Oriange's been on the other side. I thought we were taking a boat. Even if you have been forced to travel on water. If even you have been forced to travel on water, then the others will be doing the same. And would rather walk than risk confrontation on a leaky barge with no possibility of retreat. It's true that I can't stand boats. But I trust the route Annabelle has chosen for us. Leave the handling of the Panuti to me. Should other wildlife attack us, however, we may have difficulty keeping her under control. Do your best to draw them away, as far from the front of the boat as possible. So, you need a tank. Then we shall remain on deck and stand guard. Although it may be wise to have at least one of us sit up front with Annabelle, just in case. I'd like to stay on the deck. I'm eager to put my pictoments to the proof. And I'll take any chance to show you that I can hold my own in the battlefield. And Kral will stand on guard with knowledge. Sorry about that. Throat was not being cooperative. I'll keep Annabelle company then. With my blade, I can respond more quickly than to threats that often come. Thank you. If a fight breaks out, I'll try to stay out of you. Then I shall endeavor to provide aid where it is needed. I can do that as well. That should cover most eventualities. Secure your gear and board the boat when you're ready. Okay, we have our first engine and Let the hunt begin. Ihuykatumu. Okay. We'll take the smaller boat and board the big vessel with impunity. Koana decided the river route was too risky. But I wonder how the other claimants are planning to travel. We can't stand here all day and debating the dangers ahead. We have a contest to win. As Koana said, once we're on the boat, there'll be little room to fight and nowhere to run. We must be prepared for all manner of threats. This should be a good opportunity for you to see how far my training has progressed. Duty support. Wuklamat, Intrepid. Alphino, Sage. Krau, Pictomancer. If I were Gunbreaker.
Let's get to it.
'Twould be a pleasure as always.
Okay, if I were a Sage. He would just be a Sage that's DPS. So he'd literally be green DPS. Okay. Good to know. I'll save this for tomorrow's stream though. Actually, it's only 4:30. I was gonna stream till 5. Let's get this done. Alright, let's go.
I won't let you down.
'Twould be a pleasure as always.
Let's get to it.
Let's do it. So it looks like the idiot is up ahead. Huh?
We mustn't hold back.
Back off!
Reawakening! Do it again! First, second, third, fourth! Broken the boat! Opening a boat was a cowardly move. And it sure was. I don't know, we're losing speed. Sorry, we'll pull over to the bank. Where did they go? Over that way? I don't know exactly where they would have gone. Prime Manatee. Why do I have to kill a manatee? Come on, that's not fair. They're cute. first breath, health of me. Okay. Whew. What strange happenstance hath some misfortune befallen thy vessel? Apologies, friends. It seems we'll be taking the long way around. Such cheek. I kinda wish those were voiced. Oh dear. I know those. What? Everything but scouting gear. Hope y'all are enjoying the show. This is my first run through this dungeon. There will be many more, I'm sure. Reawaken! First generation, second generation, third generation, fourth generation, and finish! Wait, they called this drowsy? Did they get permission from Nintendo for that? For a double reawaken. Open the thing. Wow, that was a lot of lag. Uh-oh. 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 I'm getting a lot of lag. I wonder if the server's okay. There's a lot of server lag right now. Good tank, Lamont. Good tank. Face them away from the party. Will not face them away from the party. You were doing so well. Alright. I know who we're gonna find here. Cool Jaja? No. Next predator Apollyon. Okay. Well, I guess we'll squish a big bug then. Wow. Good boss mechanics. Well, that was intense. See what I mean? One or more party members have yet to complete this duty. Second chance points added to your journal. 1 out of 9. So even if I'm the only one who hasn't completed it, and I complete it with trust, it still gives me a point. I hope I'll understand that alright. That's the biggest bug I've ever seen. Well, Koana's gotten ahead of us now. River's Breath Codex? Oh, come on. What? Hey, I got the River's Breath Twin Fangs. But it's not better than the Augmented Will Crossblades. Okay. Alright, well. Let's use Symphonies. They look nice, but I'm not gonna need them. I'm gonna have to do this a few more times for loot. That's for sure. But I can do that off stream. My human is just as eager to play through this whole bunch as I am.
This is as far as we can go on foot, it seems. We'll have to head back and see about fixing the boat.
Hey! Everyone all right?
Or we might not catch up to you. Those caverns you traversed were dug by Yokoi in their search for gold. Remnants of their excavations may be found throughout this region. Well, I appreciate the lesson, oh wise guide. Are we landing this boat anytime soon? Our river journey is almost over. For proof of that, you know, need look ahead. Yep. So this is the other half of the other areas. The falls were impressive enough from a distance. It's almost too much now. Yes, amazing. No, please let me off. Boats. Are you? Oh, you're not alright. I should be surprised if she was. Even without nausea, we're all spent. There is a mountain shelter nearby, a resting spot for those who have ascended the stairs. I suggest we make use of it. That would be a welcome respite. Have you the strength for a short walk, Lamont? We can rest along the way, too. Damn it all. A promise is meant to lead from the front, not kneel and moan like a sick kitten. Look, Lamont. Ignore me. It's the nausea talking. I'm fine, really. Lead on. I'll follow. Very well, but if I might say one thing, just because you're a promise or a claimant for a throne doesn't mean you can't be seen to struggle. You didn't bear this burden alone, so please don't hesitate to talk to us. We're always willing to lend an ear. Kitty ear. But, Krell, leaning on others is the skill all leaders require. You as well, Lily? Me especially. I've always believed this is my problem alone, but perhaps you've the right of it. Alright, I'll talk about things. Just give me a moment to collect my thoughts. Of course, take as long as you need. We'll be waiting at the shelter when you're ready. Poor Brooklyn Heights. I have long felt that I could never tell anyone when I was confused or hurting. That admitting to weakness would bring shame to Papa's name. But if you say you're willing to listen, then there are things I'd like to talk about. Come on, let's catch up with the others. Alright, this drops us off at Many Fires. Right over here is the marsh where those morbals are. I'm also very close to a Viper level, which will be great because it'll give me access to the follow-ups for my big ranged attack, the Unquelled Fury. I'm excited to see that. It won't feel so bad hitting that button. This seems a cozy spot for Wiclamont to let her guard down. I know it can't be easy for her. This side of the region is so different from where the Hanu live. Striking colors of the vegetation known. This place is called Many Fires for the constant stream of peddlers and travelers who make camp here after climbing the stairs. Now that I've decided to share, I feel so nervous. We should stop here for the night. I understand the desire to rush ahead. We need to recuperate from our punishing river adventure. Then let's settle in. We'll need a cook fire, and there is meal preparation to be done. Alright. Let's have a heart-to-heart with Wiclamont.
I've been meaning to ask, but how does one become the adopted child of the Dawn Servant?
I was but a ball of fuzz at the time, so I don't remember much. My earliest memories are of life in the palace. All I know is that I was born in Ikbrash, a village in Yaktel. But I've never bothered to return there. As far as I'm concerned, little Jaja is my only parent.
I quite understand. I have no memories of my birth parents either. For a while, I wanted to learn who they were. But over time, that curiosity waned. Galuf was my dear grandfather, and he was all I needed.
So our situations were quite similar. Even though Papa already had a trueborn son, he raised me and Kona with no less love. One time, I'd wandered off alone into the forest and gotten lost. Before I became a meal for some beast, Papa dropped everything and came to my rescue. I was scared and sobbing and ready for a scolding, but the head of resolve praised me for surviving the ordeal. I did get my lecture from the head of reason, though. He went on and on about the dangers of the jungle and all the horrible ways I could have died. Growing up, Papa was kind and patient, but a tyrant when it came to training. Now, of course, I realize he was preparing me for my duties as a promise. For all the good it did. There's so much I failed to learn about my own country. Whether it's alpacas or Ihihana, I hardly know anything. I've lived such a sheltered life, yet convinced myself I understood Turali and its people. I don't have Kona's education, or Zoralja's strength. I'm all bluff and bravado, not fit to bear my title.
I know how she wants the throne. You can't measure your worth by the success of others.
Don't compare myself to my siblings, you mean? I think I see what you're saying. My reasons for joining the contest have nothing to do with my brothers. It's always been about the Turali and what I can do for them.
You said it yourself. How important it is to properly know something. To hear the voices of others, empathize with how they feel, and think how best to serve. In so doing, you'll come ever closer to being the person you wish to be.
I'm sorry, everyone. I've been a fool. From this moment on, I'll stop trying to be the promise I'm not. I won't feign strength to hide my weaknesses. Step by step, I'll learn all there is to know and love about Tulihyolal and my fellow Turali. It might not be the smoothest path, but it'll be a path of my own making. I will find a city of gold for all of us, along with the answers you seek about your grandfather, Kryl. I swear.
I appreciate it, Wuklamat. But you needn't take on that burden as well. Galuf Baldessian dedicated his life to protecting people from all manner of threats. As his granddaughter, I wouldn't wish to endanger others for the sake of a personal investigation. So let's just concentrate on winning the contest. We have a shared goal, and, if at all possible, I'd rather we enjoy the journey.
Oh, guys.
Hear, hear. We are companions on the same road, bound for the same destination. With our combined talents, nothing will stop us from reaching the Golden City.
Thank you.
Thank you for the
Thank
follow.
you all. I am proud to call you my friends.
Wow. This is so nice. Finally, Wuklamat is getting the character development she needed. Uh-oh. Now what?
Thank you. Thank you all. I am proud to call you my friends.
They seem to be enjoying themselves. Are you sure you don't want to go and say a word to your sister?
Nay, there is no need for that. But what of you two? Wuklamat's allies are your comrades. It must feel strange to be rivals.
Helping you has made us rivals, aye. But we're not about to break into fisticuffs over it. Unless, of course, it is a matter of winning or losing the contest. Then I'll have no qualms about putting Alizé on her rear.
Despite our long history, never have I been given the chance to test myself against our companions. The thought stirreth within me a most unexpected sense of competition.
Lamachi has surrounded herself with distinguished figures indeed. One of the Studium's finest graduates, the head of the students of Bardessian. And then there's Eorzea's vaunted champion. If she's half the hero you say, then the odds are stacked against us. Not that I've any intention of bowing out. Our time in Urkelpacha only served to strengthen my resolve. We saw how a single storm cut off the alpaca roots and threw my people's lives into disarray. Such uncertainties are why I advocate for the adoption of Sharlayan innovations, that Tuli Yolal might know greater stability and prosperity. Our nation can change for the better. And I will be the man to change it.
Well, it's a start. I imagine your experiences on this journey, all the things you'll hear and feel and think, will help you refine that.
Really? Thancred, you went there? Hear, feel, and think? You know she's dead, right?
But to return to the subject of the rite, I'm a touch concerned by the condition for victory. The claimant who breaks the seal becomes Dawn Servant, not the one who performed the 7 feats first.
The would-be victor need only possess the 7 keystones.
That is correct. As the contest wears on, we must brace ourselves for greater conflict.
Your rivals still lag behind. The second and third promise may have recruited competent lackeys, but none compared to you. How can they hope to compete with the resilient son? The only child ever sired by a two-head. Only the ignorant or foolish could fail to see that you were born to be Dawn's servant.
Such titles mean nothing.
I neglected to mention, when I first heard the rumors that the contest involved the Golden City, I spoke in confidence with Gulul Jaja's inner circle. They all agreed on one thing. Whoever reaches the City of Gold will attain a power so great, it can dictate the course of history. If this power truly exists, then I humbly beg a fair share of it. Time is passing, and I would put my plans in motion without delay. The useless tool is cast aside after all. And just so there is no misunderstanding, you consent to this course, no matter who is made to suffer.
In battle, everyone bleeds. The Dawn's promise is no exception. What better lesson to teach our people the folly of war?
I was hoping for a good scrap, but this bloated sack of bile was no challenge at all. I wonder if the house cat is dead yet. Be a shame to lose a plaything, but we'd still have 2 more.
If I may ask, Chosen One, what are your plans for Tuliyollal after you take the throne?
Plans? What makes you think we care about all that? We care only about the contest and proving our superiority. That would surely please Mother and Father. Yes, and when we become Dawn's servant, we'll drive out the weakling masses and invite our kid to live in the city. Fine idea! Our family deserves better than that rotten jungle. But do it then. We must catch up to that one-headed pretender and remind him of the natural order.
I made it.
I thought we were missing someone. Where have you been?
Oh, I feared I was done for when I fell from the boat. Yet, somehow I made it. Oh, my arms, I can barely lift them. If I could just rest a moment.
You expect us to wait for you? Those who can't keep up will be left behind. My brother has spoken. March, or be fodder for the beasts.
But I followed the teachings. Everything I've done, everything I've sacrificed, all has been for the blessed siblings. Wait. Don't leave me behind! I'm begging you!
He really doesn't treat his supporters very well, does he? I'm glad we could take a moment to talk things through. Luke Lamont seems much happier for it. It is good to see Luke Lamont more assured of herself. I have some small experience with the pressures of leadership and crumbling beneath its weight, as you well know. If anything good has to come from my failures, I hope it is my capacity to help others avoid similar mistakes. Yeah, I mean, the crystal breaks were a big mistake, buddy. But you learn from it. It doesn't matter if Luke Lamont's scared of alpacas or gets sick on boats. It doesn't change who she is or what she means to her people. Being able to say those things that brought me such relief, it's like a stone has been lifted off my chest, and I can take a full breath at last. I don't want to encumber myself like that again. I want to be better. I will be better. For myself and for my people. Yes. Alright, I can now enter that dungeon with a party of NPC avatars. and I require 92 to do this. So just a bit shy of that. Even exploring around should give me the experience necessary. But I need the level for Pentamancer as well. So I think since Pentamancer is 91, I'm going to try and get Viper to 92 by grinding. Basically just do a whole bunch of grinding off camera. I got a whole lot of this game I want to explore. So for now, we'll end it here. It's a good stopping point. Tomorrow at 1 o'clock, I'll be back on for more of this. My stream schedule is up. I don't know what I'm going to do for Saturday and Sunday. I might be streaming all day. But I'll talk with my my human's mom about that and everything. So we'll figure out what we're gonna do with that when the time comes. Thanks for watching, everybody, and I'll see you tomorrow for more Dawntrail.